Good evening and welcome to the Kalyani Stadium. It's time for match number 80 of the I-League 23-24 season as newcomers and 6th place Inter Kashi take on former champions and 7th placed Gokulam Kerala FC. Inter Kashi have been very good in their first season, 6th position as I said, 12 games played, 5 wins, 3 draws and 4 losses, and a few big signings during the Super Cup as they attempt to continue their good run of form in this their very first I-League campaign. Quite a few experienced names in the dressing room along with some very talented youngsters. That's a blend that every team always looks to have in their ranks, and this was the squad entering the Kalyani Stadium a few hours before kickoff. We also had a word with their team coach Carlos Javier Santamarina before kickoff, and we will hear what he had to say coming into this big encounter.
Okay, the game will be tough for sure. They have a great team, but we have been working so good last week, so we are ready to win the match. And the standings now is not important because all the second leg is we have to play the second leg, so we are thinking game by game, and we will try to win these 3 points. Welcome.
And on the other hand, Gokulam Kerala, who have of course lifted the I-League title 2 seasons in a row, but last season they just dropped off a bit, and this season it has been more of the same. But that man on screen, his jersey Alex Sanchez, has been in formidable form, 12 goals so far with a couple of assists, and he definitely needs some assists from his players as well. So far in 7th position, Gokulam Kerala, just the 4 wins so far. They have dropped loads of points, including 2 losses and 5 draws, and have conceded quite a few goals as well, even though they have scored quite a bit, but have come back into winning ways most recently with a 4-1 win over Srinidhi Deccan before that Super Cup campaign. They also didn't have the best of Super Cup campaigns along with Inter Kashi, and we also had a word with their head coach Domingo Ramos Cabrera, who's also a Spaniard, and let's hear what he had to say ahead of this clash.
Every match is very important for us, more in that second leg. No, is the first match of second leg against one very good team with very good players. They play the Super Cup as well, like us, and I think in a good tough. Maybe if I want to get our goals, we need to win every match, and this match is very important for us.
As both the coaches mentioned, it is the second half of the season. These two sides started off the campaign facing each other in, of course, their only meeting. It was an exciting, exhilarating 2-2 draw. Goals from Edmund and Asif for Inter Kashi, and Sanchez and Nofal both getting on the score sheet for the Malabarians. This is how Inter Kashi line up. Arindam between the sticks, Pasi, Mandi, Anil and Pereira. The back four, Vikash, Julian and Fran Gomes in the midfield, and Edmund, Mario Barco and Dos Santos, the new signing, leading the line. Gokulam Kerala, who have been used to winning most of their matches in the I-League, especially the couple of seasons where they were crowned champions, but they have been struggling for form this year. As I mentioned, they were winless in 6 before beating Srinidhi Deccan, and that was a 4-1 victory, which will do them a lot of good. In between the sticks is Avilash, then there's Nidin, Hakku, Amino Boba and Shahif, Nofal, Nikola Stojanovic, Abhijit, Rishad and Pitu Vieira in the midfield, and of course Alex Sanchez leading the line and also leading the top scorers of the I-League with 12 goals so far. Catch him if you can. And the officials today at Kalyani Stadium, it's Pranjal Banerjee along with Samar Pal and Asit Kumar Sarkar. Surajit Das is the fourth official. And this is how it stands. Kashi in 6th position, 18 points, and Gokulam Kerala on 17 points in 7th position. A win for either of them and they can go up to 4th place. So definitely a lot to play for as both sides start off this second leg, as you would call it. Of course, only the one meeting so far. Kashi playing their first ever season of I-League football and they have been ever so impressive. Both these sides struggling with the clean sheets. 12 games played for Kashi, 11 for Gokulam Kerala, just 2 clean sheets each. That is why they find themselves in mid-table as things stand. Of course, they will be looking to get closer to that top 4, and it's actually quite close. As I said, just one win and they can make it to 4th position. The goals scattered for the likes of Kashi, 4 for Lamela, 3 apiece for Asif and Mario. But for Gokulam Kerala, Sanchez with 12, Nili Perdoma and Shikuttan with 3 apiece. And we might be having goals galore once again here at Kalyani Stadium, just like it was back in Kozhikode when Gokulam Kerala hosted Kashi. And alongside me in the commentary box is Varun. Welcome, Varun. What do you look forward to in today's game?
Well, you were talking about Kozhikode, and a while back it was Gokulam Kerala FC hosting Odisha FC in the IWL clash, and they won it 2-1. So yes, they would like to have a double celebration tonight, and that's why they're looking forward to this one. Kashi had a poor start, but then they've struggled and are consistent in the middle position in the standings. So it's a clash of the midway teams, and there can be a turnaround. Both the captains are set for the toss, and Gokulam Kerala FC may be on the road, but on papers it's clear they're in red hot form and they'll like to get back to winning ways. And on the other side, Kashi, they would like to continue with their winning ways. Arindam out there, a very experienced campaigner, will be handling the last line of defense. On the other hand, Alex has been brilliant, and his performance will be a key to the success for his team. So all Bengal contingent out there of the match officials getting the toss done. And your expectations from the game, Lee?
I think it's going to be a fascinating encounter. As you said, just 1 point and 1 position separating these two teams. So the clash of the mid-table teams. And what's so important is the 3 points can take you to that 4th position, can get a bit of daylight in between one another. And I think it'll also be important to see the battle of the goalkeepers. One side there's Arindam, the other side Avilash Paul. Both of them have worked together closely for a while as well. Their time in ATK and ATK Mohun Bagan. So that's also another clash to look forward to.
That's right. When Arindam was busy under the sticks and Avilash was learning for him, and then that injury happened, and Avilash will now be trying to prove himself, get better standings in his career. And like you said, it's not over yet, and especially Gokulam Kerala FC, we've been used to seeing them somewhere at the top of the table or around there, but they have been struggling. But it's not over yet for them. So it can be a turnaround, but this might be that important juncture of the league where things need to happen in their way, in their favor. For those 3 points, this next 90 minutes will be a decider at Kalyani as Kashi take on Gokulam Kerala FC. Arindam led that huddle, last minute pep talk, and on the other side it's going to be Alex handling all that. Last minute prayers, a battle for those 3 points. Just like you said, Lee, a point and a spot separates them, and things can look different after the next 90 minutes. So we are all set for this highly clash. It's Kashi versus Gokulam Kerala FC. In orange, it's going to be Kashi attacking from the left to the right, and Gokulam Kerala FC in yellow from the right to the left.
Absolutely. Gokulam Kerala wearing their yellow strip today, Kashi in the orange. Kalyani Stadium, which is the home ground for Inter Kashi at the moment for this particular game as well. Chance now for Gokulam Kerala. Pitu Vieira, who's coming to the squad, puts the cross in between a few players, and eventually it has been cleared away. No foul now, who has been so impressive in the last couple of seasons, plays it backwards. Another ball into the area. Gokulam Kerala starting off really well. Vieira plays it backwards and not wasting any time. Can he put another cross in? Yes, he does. And again cleared away. What a start for Gokulam Kerala here.
That's right, especially from the left, and right now from the right. A cross comes in, a shot on the turn. Not powerful and was not on target, has been blocked. But back-to-back chances being created. Another one, another go. And this time blocked again. So back-to-back shots. That's how Gokulam Kerala FC is starting off today's game.
Both these sides have Spanish coaches, so there is a bit, I wouldn't say of a rivalry, definitely a respect. And the fact that these two teams played out that 2-2 draw, a very tight one, will mean that there is already a sense of the fact that you don't want to lose this game. You definitely want to win because it's all square after that first game. And of course, when you're facing a compatriot, then it's always a little sweeter victory. They've given the ball away again here in Kashi. Gokulam Kerala have another chance. Brilliant save there. That's what he's all about. Arindam coming to the forefront. Abhijit had a great chance, and it's a hands-on-head moment for Gokulam Kerala there.
That's great football to start off with. What a shot, what a save. He kept it on target and he can't believe that it's been saved. And that's Arindam out there with a lot of experience. Kind of point-blank range, powerful strike. And those strong hands stopping that shot. And we're ready for the first corner of the game. Interesting start, aggressive start for Gokulam Kerala FC, winning that corner. And we've got goal all set. But before that, a bit of discussion. Maybe Arindam taking some time out there to get ready. Strong hands are the reason. This team has not conceded yet.
The ball played in by Nicola. Again, Abhijit very close. He was the one who did take that initial shot, and Arindam still feeling the effects of that shot just before the corner. Lots of new names to the teams after the Super Cup. One of them being Nikola Stanovic, who at one point tried his best to wrangle the I-League title out of Gokulam Kerala's hands when he was playing for Mohammedan Sporting. Now he is a Malabarian himself, and now he will be the one trying to get them back to the top, which Gokulam Kerala fans will feel that they deserve to be at. There's a good header from Bobo Aminu, and what an electric start this has been from Gokulam Kerala. This is what they're all about.
That's true. They mean business. They're looking for those 3 points. Another attack, another one coming from the right inside the area. That's a setup, a bit of deflection, and somehow Inter Kashi are struggling, but somehow they are defending and have kept that clean sheet. A lot of pressure has been handled so far by the defense line of Inter Kashi.
Absolutely, what a start. Now you feel like Inter Kashi just have to relax a bit, get a bit of the ball, move it around a little bit. Lost possession again. Nikola Stojanovic does really well. And they do like to use the wings, Gokulam Kerala, especially with the likes of Nofal. He plays it forward. Options for crosses again. Here's Nofal. Likes to bomb down the right-hand side. Another ball in. Decent one. This should be number one. And once again, a very important block there from Sumit Pasi. And already, within 5 minutes, 4 shots taken.
That's right. And not just that, in the first 5 minutes, crosses have been coming in from both the flanks. The initial couple from the left, now from the right. And all of them have been pinpoint. And the second corner already. Gokulam Kerala FC. It might be a deadlock, but they're creating loads of chances. Second corner. And it's Nicola with the perfect delivery ahead of her clearance. Now coming in from the right, it's no foul. Tried to beat Dos Santos out there, but he's coming in with a counter. This might be that first attack from Inter Kashi. Has been stopped, claiming a foul, but it's not, says the referee. And the pressure handled very well by Gokulam Kerala. The defense has not been tested. Savilash wants things to cool down and then build up again for his team. Good head start, a jump start, a kick start for Gokulam Kerala FC.
Yeah, they're not going to stop anymore. Now the ball towards Sanchez. He hasn't got a chance so far. And usually when he does get his chances, he takes them. But so far, at least from an Inter Kashi point of view, they have managed to thwart away any kind of attacks that have taken place, whether it's a last minute block or a save from Arindam. As long as it's 0-0, they will be quite confident that they can always get their chances as well. As I said, a few changes to the setups of the sides. That should be a foul, a bit of a late challenge coming in. It looks like quite a worried bench so far from Inter Kashi. Boba Amino coming in with that challenge into Vikash Singh. This is better for Inter Kashi, and as I say that, they just lose possession. As they wanted to keep a bit of possession, here's Stanovic, who relies on that left foot of his. It's a wonderful left foot if you ever have one. Piera goes for a ball in, decent delivery. Sanchez heads it almost straight back to, in fact it was a clearance. Shahif takes it quickly. Relentless stuff here from Gokulam Kerala.
That's a superb start, a great momentum. Start off with for Gokulam Kerala FC. Good passes, great crosses. Altogether, good team effort, especially up front. The major reason Inter Kashi have not conceded will be that save for Indams. Whereas scoreline would have looked different. And these are the kind of matches both the teams will look back when they might repent, they might celebrate. This win was important. Those points were important. That's the reason we are here in the standings.
Absolutely, I agree. And from Gokulam Kerala's point of view, that first draw to Inter Kashi will still be stinging them a bit, because after that they didn't really recover. Nice idea there, doesn't really work out. And from Inter Kashi's point of view, that draw against someone like Gokulam Kerala in the last minute, the way they got that equalizer, that would have given them the confidence to go further and do well, and in fact are now in a better position than Gokulam Kerala. So yes, it does really play in your mind and mentally. It does give you that kind of a buffer or problem.
That's right, the performance graph also picks up. And the atmosphere in the dressing room also gets different when you get points like those. And it's been 9 minutes into the game, and it seems like Inter Kashi has settled down and are playing some passes. Whereas it was a good head start for Gokulam Kerala FC. The only thing that might be bothering Domingo Cabrera is that the team should have got that goal. So many chances in the first few minutes, but still a deadlock at Kalyani.
This is where Arindam's experience comes into play. Holds possession for a bit. Not the best of passes from him though. This time Inter Kashi Gokulam Kerala lose possession. Nicely dealt with there. Just tracking back was Mohammad Shahif. Pitu Vieira looks for that crossfield ball. Nofal is always running on that right hand side, and he is someone who he was looking for. Here's Nikola Stojanovic, does so well to create that space. Back to Pitu Vieira. Back to Stojanovic, who couldn't shoot on his right foot. Tries to go onto his left and does take a shot saved by Rindam. A thunderbolt of a strike. And Rindam so far has met whatever shots have come to him with a bit of conviction.
That's right. Brilliant strike from Nicola out there. The angle was a kind of tough and he had to take that turn, generate power. He did that, kept it on target. And it was maybe kind of a routine save for Orindam because it went straight to him, but had a lot of power. Had it been deflected somehow, would have been the first strike of the game. But Gokulam Kerala FC, especially from the left, those deliveries from Pitu Vieira. And from the right, like you said, Nufal has been creating trouble. So both the wings have been active, operational, and that's the reason pressure building up from both the sides on Kashi's defense line.
And that has been the problem for Kashi, as we see in this foul. Abhijit pulled back. They haven't really got out of that defensive structure so far. They do like to play a bit of possession-based football, both these sides do, what with their Spanish coaches. But so far, it's all about the Malabarians, who have definitely come with the game plan to just put the pressure on Kashi. And so far, Kashi are absorbing it, but for how long? Another ball towards the right-hand side. Stojanovic pulls the threads in the midfield. Beautifully done. Of course, they had Edu Bedia earlier on in the season. Now it's Stojanovic who's taken over that role. And how about that for a switch? Nice ball again. Chance to shoot. No foul. Plays it wide. Another ball comes in. And Sanchez, the ball was just behind him before he could shoot. But still, Kashi can't seem to get it away.
That's true. They're still busy defending. Another go at it. Alex Sanchez switches it to the right. A setup, a floater. It was waiting, but then it has been cleared away. And before that, that move from Gokulam Kerala FC. Superb delivery from Pitu Vieira for Nufal. Pinpoint one. Reaching Nufal for a perfect passing opportunity, and it seems like foul has been given and he needs a substitution. That's what the hand signal was like. Amino Buba.
The way he signaled there, hopefully it's not too serious. Did he extend his knee there? Hopefully not. It was quite awkward. He's asking for a change already. It could be a problem for him. When it is a serious injury, you know straight away. This could be vital for Gokulam Kerala if he can't continue.
Shahif out there having a discussion with the referee. The captain also comes in for a discussion, and it seems like the expression says it all. Amino Buba not be able to continue, and he's asking for that replacement from the bench. An early blow for Gokulam Kerala FC. Forced substitution needs to be done. Well, it was not intentional. Hit the knee somehow, might have twisted.
He's holding the back of the knee. That could be an MCL, an ACL, but the way they are comforting him, he's able to bend it now. Hopefully it was just a bit of a jarring there. And he is a strong man, and of course has been the best defender of the I-League for more than once. And to see him, well, he wants to walk off. He's such a warrior. He doesn't want to be stretchered off. That's definitely the end of the game for him. Hopefully it's not as serious as we think, but we send our wishes to him.
That's right. The first quarter is over at Kalyani. Still a deadlock. Gokulam Kerala FC with a great start. Had a lot of chances. Abhijit with that shot. Orindam saved it. Some great crosses coming in. Two corners. Chances being created. but then they couldn't find the back of the net. And right now, blow for the team. Zamino Buba is limped off, but substitution has not been made. No thumbs up also from the physio. But a while back it was Zamino Buba signaling a substitution, and I think it's taking place.
Yeah, I think the only issue here is how he gets to the changing room. So of course he's injured. Now he'll have to walk all the way to the changing room. That is the issue. Don't want to exert it even more. It looks like Akhil P will be coming on. Lots of options. That's a challenge from behind, a strong one. Lots of options, of course, for Gokulam Kerala. A very strong squad. And they've also got the likes of Salam Ranjan Singh on the bench. There's Vikash who can defend. Johnson Singh as well. And if they want some foreign backup, there's Babovic and also Komran Tursinov. Might see them later on in the game. So a very strong squad, of course. But when you lose someone like Boba Aminu, it will be detrimental for them.
That's right, and right now that confirmation of the substitution showed by the fourth official. So Akhil comes in, place of Amino Buba. A forced substitution because of that injury. And hope Domingo Cabrera gets Amino Buba. Coming back on the practice pitch soon. And for Akhil, for a player on the bench who might be waiting for a chance, but comes unexpectedly. Obviously, he'll have to prove himself, show that impact, but it's going to be taking a while to, adjust to the pace of the game right now.
And someone who's chasing the ball right now, Abhijit, made the most of one of these circumstances. He came on as a substitute, performed really well, and after that has been undroppable really in this Gokulam Kerala side. Possession given away again too cheaply there from Kashi. Nofal looks to burst, but good defensive work there from Sanson Pereira. And now ball through. Avilash should get there early.
And after that substitution, things have slowed down a bit for Gokulam Kerala FC. So when the team knows that a good defender goes out limping, bit of concern for the player, and also that rhythm breaks down for the team. Kind of building up from scratch again. It's Akhil, one of his first touches, which will give him confidence. And so far in the game, Gokulam Kerala FC defense has not been tested yet.
And this is where Kashi will look to test them. But for now, their defense definitely being tested again. Here's Nidhin. Forms a very good team on the right-hand side with Nofal. Kashi not too sure what to do with the ball. They've had such little of it so far. Again, giving it away. Not really playing the way they usually do. Need to sort something out. Another long ball played. Mario Barco looks like he is offside. Hasn't got involved so far.
Looked a bit clumsy out there. One of the Kashi players asking to hit the ball back to the goalkeeper. The other one hitting it for the striker up front. And then he was offside. And this might be that moment when Gokulam Kerala FC would want to hit them hard, score one. But right now it's a foul. A clear one on Sumit.
Once again, Sanchez not allowing Sumit Pasi to move forward. Looks like it's going to be another long ball. Something they don't really like to do. And you can see that Carlos Santamarina not really used to being pegged in like this. 20 minutes gone, no real passes to show for it. No chances at all. Another long ball from Arindam, nicely taken down there by Mario Barco, but given away. Stanovic moves it forward. Gokulam Kerala mean business today. Just a bit of a loose touch there from Nofal. Again, not being able to hold on to possession. It's like a training game so far. Defense gets it, boots it up, and then the attack starts again.
That's right, Lee. Well said. Because Gokulam Kerala FC have just been attacking, maybe in phases, but they have dominated there up front. Arindam and the defense line has been tested. They have not conceded. Tough one from Akhil out there. Another loud cry for medical attention. I hope it's not serious for Vikash.
After seeing one knee injury, that one I think not as bad, of course. First real involvement as well from Akhil, who's just come on. And there is Domingo Ramos Cabrera, who'll be happy the way it has started so far, but of course losing your best defender, one of the leaders in your team, is definitely something that you can't recover from no matter what you do. But of course you have to just keep pushing on.
That's right. And all the coaches in the world will be ready for moments like this. And now it's a moment for Gokulam Kerala FC. They're coming from the right, and Nufal struggling to keep the ball in play. And it's gone out for a goal kick.
I think he was a bit too quick for his liking there. Lost his footing. But he has been superb. Had a great campaign last season. Topped the assist ranks this season as well. Hasn't had too many assists, but definitely has been menacing every time he moves forward. Mario gets another touch, slowly getting involved in the game. The number 9, great crossfield ball from him. This is a lot better. He feeds it into Dos Santos. Can he show his skill? Brilliant delivery in, and what a goal that is from Inter Kashi. That is what they're all about. The first chance they've created, and it is Vikash Singh who heads that coolly into the back of the net. An amazing counter attack from Inter Kashi there.
Against the run of play. This might be that first attack from the team. A brilliant setup, a superb header. And Gokulam Kerala FC paying for all those missed chances. Dos Santos with a beautiful curler. And the defense out there not doing a good job. Vikash finding that gap, penetrating, being sandwiched, but still that perfect header to the other side of the net. Super finish, the first strike from Inter Kashi. And they're a goal ahead, courtesy Vikash.
Incredible goal, the way it was played from Mario Barco to Dos Santos. And then a super cross and a cool finish. And Dos Santos already setting the I-League on fire. Brilliant ball again there. Arindam reads it well. Dos Santos scored in that 1-0 win over Shillong Lajong. And now he gets the assist as well. So, good start to his I-League campaign for the Netherlands, for the man from the Netherlands.
Gokulam Kerala FC conceding that goal. Are they already missing Amino Buba?
Yeah, I think so, because that was the sort of area which he would have covered. You could see that Akhil wasn't really able to read that particular ball. And credit to Inter Kashi for playing, or rather to Dos Santos for playing that ball into that area where they would have usually had Amino Boba, and he wasn't there, and they've conceded already.
That's right. Taking no credit away from Dos Santos for that perfect delivery. There was no one out there except for Vikash. That pinpoint delivery went for Vikash, and a superb header kept it on target. Got into Kashi. That lead against the run of play. Gokulam Kerala FC sent so many crosses from both the flanks, taking shots, still are looking for the first strike. Intercashing looking to double up from the midline to the right. Dos Santos in the area. Dos Santos takes a shot. Shahif blocks it. And Dos Santos is asking for a corner. Seems like a goal kick. Dos Santos is proving to be lethal.
Absolutely, what a signing from Kashi. Let's take a look at who it touched last. Oh, might have touched him. Not easy to decipher between the yellow and the orange. Oh, that is poor. And luckily, Stanovic just about gets the touch and has also, I think, struck Vikash in the chest with the elbow. Vikash will stay down, and he almost could have had a 25-yard tap-in.
That's right. I was looking at that empty goal post, and Avilash was out of his position. But a good comeback from Stanovic. Had been 2-0.
Vikash is everywhere. A couple of challenges. Very good finish. He'll be quite happy with the goal. He'll take a few knocks as long as you're scoring. You don't really care about what else is happening. And now it's just looking slightly better for Gokulam Kerala as they can move forward. Of course, they'll be so disappointed after all those chances, Varun. They find themselves down.
That's right, Lee. And it has been long that Gokulam Kerala FC come up with a cross, either of the flanks or a good pass near that area. Because Kashi are looking so better after that first quarter. That's the reason they're leading right now. A perfect setup, a perfect finish, a perfect scoreline for them. On the aerial ball, Pitu Vieira sets it up. The captain with the header going off target. Would have been tough to keep it on target from there because he was going ahead, the ball went back, but a good setup from Pitu Vieira and a good response from Gokulam Kerala FC after a while.
Definitely, this game is heating up. You can see the ball, if it wasn't met by Sanchez, would have probably been a tap-in for, I think it was Nidhin on the overlap. Sanchez eventually doing the defensive duty. And of course, you can't blame him for going for that one. 12 goals so far in the campaign, looking for the 13th. And if they are to get back into this one, then they will be relying on their captain for some inspiration. There he is again with the flick on. Abhijit picks up the loose one. Puts it into the path of Nofal. That'll be tough against Pereira, who gets the final touch. Nofal hustles his way into a corner.
Well, in the first 5 minutes, they had 2 corners. Now the third one coming in the second quarter, the end of the second quarter. And it's Stanovic getting ready. Looking forward to an equalizer. Left footer set up in the first post. And it's a foul, says the referee. The decision in favor of Kashi.
It looks like Mario Baco's jersey was being pulled. Always going to be a foul. Rindam launches it. Not really playing out from the back today. Gokulam Kerala missed both of them. Here's Edmund, who's playing quite centrally today. Good challenge there. And now it will be taken forward by Pitu Vieira, who has been so impressive down this left-hand side. Plays it towards Nofal. The wingers have brought out the best of Gokulam Kerala. Here's Nofal again, puts it into a dangerous area, and that's the equalizer. And guess who it is? It's Alex Sanchez, who gets his 13th of the season. And Gokulam Kerala, just like that, get the equalizer. It's all about the wingers who combined with each other this time. And Alex Sanchez is not going to miss from close quarters.
That's true. An easy finish for him, but he was there at the right place. And Gokulam Kerala FC, a brilliant response out there. A good run, a bit of reflection. And then Alex Sanchez got the opportunity to get that equalizer. pair up with the deflection, and a good job done out there, I think, by Abhijit. He allowed Alex to take the shot.
Absolutely. Very well spotted there. Abhijit knew he was off balance. And instead of going for it, left it for his captain. And of course, you're going to leave those ones for him. 13 goals and having a stellar season. And if not for him, Gokulam Kerala would have been even lower on the table. What a lovely flick that was again. Now this game really heating up. Vikash plays it wide towards Edmund, who is more familiar on these wide areas. Twists and turns and puts the ball in. Dos Santos tries to keep it in, and you can see Mario Barco is quite annoyed that he could not get on the end of it. But Inter Kashi looking to get one back again.
That's right, a good move from Inter Kashi. Good floater, Mario Barco. Maybe that header, that jump was not perfectly timed. He had the chance. Dos Santos didn't have the chance, but still he went for it. Right now it's Dos Santos looking for options to the right. Tough challenge. Not a foul. Game's on, scorelines 1-1. Pitu Vieira to Sanchez. Seems like it's Dos Santos who's down.
That was a crunching challenge. Just being reminded by the defense that you have to be careful. Shahif there leading with the studs, but I think that was a fair challenge, even though it looked a little unruly.
Vilash looking for Sanchez. Then to Arindam. Takashi not in numbers up front. Vikash get a throw in.
Mario Barco dropping so deep, creating, then moving forward. Doing really well for his side, making sure that he has every sort of involvement.
At the top of the screen, it seems like Samuino Buba going out stretcher. And it's Vikash caught in an offside position. Struck once, he's hungry for more.
Oh, definitely, he's had a good game so far. Always wants to get on the ball. And we speak so much about the foreigners in these teams and how good they have been. Of course, let's not forget about the local lads. They have been phenomenal in the I-League season. Here is one of them, no foul, doing superbly well again. But this time, very good defensive duty there from Del Pino. Another shot comes in, easy for Arindam.
Just rightly, like you were talking about, no foul. On the left, Gokulam Kerala FC is depending on Pitu Vieira, and on the right, on no foul. So that proves how equally brilliant no foul is. Maybe sometimes is being more effective than Pitu Vieira. That pace, the perfect delivery. And Carlos Santamarina, I think, has done a good job after the first 5-10 minutes of assessing the opponents and settling down. Clear foul from Julien.
I think that is very important as a coach. You expect certain teams to shape up certain ways, and then you have to adapt if that's not how the game plan is working. Vikash now heads it away. Edmund will keep running. There is Mario Barco again, dropping deep, playing the same crossfield ball which resulted in the first goal. This time, nicely done by Shahif. He knew it was coming, and he is also now slowly adapting and learning as to how to deal with Dos Santos.
That's right. Instructions might have come from the technical area to handle Dos Santos, because he's created minimal chances but has been lethal. Just few runs. Abhijit looking for Sanchez. Dorindam comes out, collects it.
We haven't seen too much of the youngster, Fran Gomez Rodriguez. Spent a bit of time with Atletico Madrid's youth team and B team as well. Once he gets on the ball, he will be a treat to watch as well. Here's Mario Nidin just going into him slightly, letting him know that he is there.
Good touches from Gokulam Kerala FC. Alex Sanchez losing possession. Abhijit has the chance to gain it back. Gets it. Tries to shield off. Gomez out there.
It's great to see young talent who are moving up the ranks in Spain as well, coming to the I-League and playing here as well. That should go off Shahif, should be a goal kick. It's no longer a place where the players at the end of their careers come and play Indian football, whether it's the I-League or the ISL. You're getting lots of players who are really young, who are in their peak, who are coming and playing here as well.
That's true, and it's a good opportunity for the local lads to learn from them, exchange knowledge, gather those experience, and maybe learning a few tricks. And not just the players, the coaches too have been great.
And definitely these two coaches, who are Spaniards, have carried their identity with them, play a certain brand of football, and you can see how fluid this game has been because of that. 37 minutes in, that time has whizzed by. Lots of chances for either side. Vikash getting his socks dirty once again. Keeps chasing. Here's Stanovic, lovely reverse ball. Sanchez is there, sets it up for Abhijit, and what a goal that is! Gokulam Kerala have gone into the lead, and another fantastic team goal by the Malabarians. That is eye-catching football at its best.
That's true. A team goal from Gokulam Kerala FC. A timely run from Sanchez, a good cutback, and Abhijit out there unmarked into Kashi. Should have done a better job inside that penalty area. You can't leave someone unmarked like that. Norindam could do nothing out there this time. And Abhijit finally gets the back of the net. And Gokulam Kerala FC, a goal down, are leading right now.
Fantastic goal. You won't see a goal like that quite often. First a reverse pass from Nicola, then a reverse pass from Alex, and then even Abhijit's finish was directed. He showed that he was going to go towards the first post. He went towards the second post. Now into Kashi, trying to come back to it. Edmund sets it up for Fran. Oh, just over the top. I think Avilash had it covered, but for a second, he thought that it might be 2-2.
That's right, Fran Gomez. Kind of a knuckleball hit out there. Missing the target. They've got a corner. It's happened a deflection when he was taking that shot. But a great comeback from Gokulam Kerala FC. A goal down, they're now a goal up. But then Kashi have a chance to equalize. Corner taken. There was no one out there. That goal from Vikash for Kashi was that only good chance they had. And after that, there have been half chances, good runs being made, not not penetrating enough into the penalty area of Gokulam Kerala FC. Gokulam Kerala FC started off well, hit a slump in the second quarter, but now they are back and going good.
A roller coaster game, if there ever has been one, ebbed and flowed. And the good thing is that we haven't even reached halftime yet. Already 3 goals being scored, and something tells you that there will be a few more to come. Just a question of who gets them. 4 more minutes to play in the first half. Here's Akhil P, who has finally adjusted. That is a poor touch there, and then the challenge is given away. Julien puts it through, and that is another challenge which comes in. Might be a card. Yes, it is. The referee in the comm box also agrees with that decision.
It seemed like one. A tough challenge from Akhil out there. And maybe he's kind of a bit frustrated. A good turn. And Mario Bharko had that opportunity to make that run. Be a little lethal with that attack. And Akhil knew that. Had to go for it. He's conceded the yellow. Confirmation of the same. A chance from a set piece now for Kashi. Dos Santos getting ready.
It was Rishad who lost possession, then tried to win it back. And Akhil trying even more to get back possession, but a yellow card has been shown to him. Dos Santos looks like he's eyeing a shot here from quite far. Dos Santos with a special strike and forcing a great save from Avilash Paul.
"11 shots in total. Third one from Kashi. Brilliant run from Dos Santos, keeping it on target. I'll not say a lot of distance, but had some distance. And I thought he'll go for a setup, but you were right. He went for the shot, kept it on target, and a good save from Avilash. Now here's a chance from a corner. And it's Fran Gomez who's getting ready for a perfect delivery. Delivers again a powerful one. Headed away by Hakku.
Looks like it was a foul from Mario Bharko. And that ball was played in. Now Avilash Paul is gathering himself. And he's also made a great save. 52% of ball possession to Gokulam Kerala, and Avilash Paul, after spending quite a bit of time away from first team football, has finally got his chance, and I have to say has been really good since starting the games for Gokulam Kerala. Very good save from him there. Here come Kashi again. In fact, it's given away. Rishad plays it to Naufal, asking a bit too much of him. And it'll be an easy clearance there from Sandeep Mandi.
Avilash with that save will give him a lot of confidence for the rest of the game. Sanchez should not be inviting trouble out there by arguing with the referee. Just a throw in. That too near the opponent's goal area.
Nice to see a few fans coming out in Kalyani as well. They love their football there. Lots of teams based here, playing their home games in the I-League from here. And they do love a game of football, even if it is between two neutral sides. And what a first half of football this has been. We've had absolutely everything. Good saves, good goals, a bit of injuries, some scraps as well, crunching challenges. All in all, a very good first half to watch.
Added time in Kalyani. It's 5 minutes. Shows the fourth official, Shurjit Dash. Good time to make a comeback for Kashi. Gokulam Kerala FC like to hold on to that lead. Long ball. Pitu Vieira misses it out. Rishad to Abhijit. Shahif looks for Avilash. Dos Santos sprinting towards him, trying to create some pressure. Sumit with the backflip header. Fran Gomez switches the attack to the left. And now it's Gokulam Kerala FC. Good move from Nufal. He's got pace, he's got skills. The two men marking him, so he sends it back. Now it's Nidhin. It's going to be a throw-in. Great run, it was stopped, but it was impressive from Nufal.
Now he's very tricky, and usually we see him towards that penalty area and moving down the line, but when he's got a lot more space, then he's got the defenders on skates. Stanovic looking for another reverse ball. This time none of the players make the same kind of run. And what has really impressed me in this game between both these sides is that once a team picks up possession, the turnover is very quick. They're not wasting too much time and just holding on to it. When they win the ball in the midfield, then that quick counter has been really impressive from both teams.
Pass through, trying to be active and more impactful. Building up very quickly. Maybe that's the reason we've seen 3 goals already. There were more chances, especially for Gokulam Kerala FC. The game started off.
Kashi finding themselves leading the game, but now behind by a goal, and they don't have too much time to try and get an equalizer before half-time. Holding on to possession, but eventually just booting it long. Not the best of clearances from Arindam. Rishad has it, looks for that 1-2. Sanchez almost got it, but Julen tried to win it back. Here's Gokulam Kerala again, looking to try and make it 3-1. Pitu Vieira looks for the 1-2. Abhijit had the ball towards Vieira, and everyone was expecting the ball there. Abhijit perhaps thought that he could outsmart the defense, but unfortunately there was no one else there.
That's right, Pitu Vieira was asking for it. Abhijit could have done better out there. Another move, this time from the right. The floater comes in. Abhijit will not get it. Over him for Sumit Pasi. Gokulam Kerala FC getting all those second balls and keeping possession. I thought they were pulling down the shutters in the end of the first half, but it seems like they want to make it 3-1. Pitu Vieira from the left, grounder pass, deflection, collected. A good turn and keeps possession. Stanovic has been playing a very important role out there in the midfield.
Absolutely. He's a workhorse in that midfield. You've got the other Spaniards in the team who like those touches and those a bit of that flair, but the Serbian in the midfield just powers his way through and is very quick moving the ball forward as well. Here's no foul to Nidhin, back to no foul. Direct football again from Gokulam Kerala. He sets it up for Sanchez. This time it was just behind him. Perhaps it bounced as well. That is attractive football again from the Malabarians.
A good chance for Gokulam Kerala FC to wrap up the first half in style by making it 3-1. Alex Sanchez, captain, has taken 5 shots already. Has to keep more on target. And Kashi defense line be waiting for that half-time whistle right now. A good amount of pressure on them. And up front, they've not created many chances. Maybe 1 or 2. The only one from the Dos Santos cross, they converted into a goal. And apart from that, all half chances.
And the important thing for Kashi is that whenever they have gone forward, they've looked quite dangerous. And with that, Pranjal Banerjee, I beg your pardon, blows us for half-time. What a half it has been First, it was Vikash who got the lead for Interkashi. After that, a couple of goals from Gokulam Kerala, which puts them in the lead by 2-1 at Kalyani Stadium, with a lot to play for in the second half.
Both the teams struggling between the standings. Looking at the stats, possession, Gokulam Kerala FC a little ahead with 9 shots, kept 3 on target. Kashi have been more clinical. 3 shots, 2 on target. A yellow card given to Akhil. Came on pitch, forced substitution in place of Amino Buba. It seems like Cabrera missing in next couple of games or more. 3 shots from Interkashi. Vikash got that strike on target. Santos also had a try. 9 shots from Gokulam Kerala FC. Alex Sanchez taking 5, Abhijit 3, P2 Vieira 1. Alex Sanchez has been brilliant.
Absolutely everything he does turns to a goal, and once again scoring another one this season. Very important one, of course, to get them back into the game. 4 fouls for Interkashi, 1 apiece from those players. 7 from Gokulam Kerala. Amino Boba with 2, and then playing no further part in the game. And 1 apiece from Akhil, Alex, Hakku, Nidhin and Nikola Stanovic, who has been incredible in the midfield, as you very rightly pointed out. What a game it has been at the Kalyani Stadium. As we take a look at the highlights of this first half, a lot to talk about. We kicked off, and before we even had a few moments to speak, there was action, there were fouls, there were chances, and there was the first goal. Brilliant ball from Dos Santos, whipped it straight onto the head of Vikash. What a finish from him. And Interkashi took a very surprising lead. After that, Sanchez almost got it back. Then there were a few fouls in the area as well. Gokulam Kerala kept pushing, and rightfully so, got their equalizer. After no foul set this up, Abhijit left it for Alex Sanchez, and they got the equalizer.
And then the celebrations didn't stop there. The captain setting up for Abhijit. And Abhijit finally getting his name on the score sheet. Takashi, Dos Santos, brilliant shot from the set piece, kept it on target. Avilash with that save, and then a lot of tries, but the 3 goals were the only ones in the first half. The Gokulam Kerala FC had a lot of chances. Gokulam saved 1, the other went off the target. So the halftime scoreline at Kalyani is Interkashi 1, Gokulam Kerala FC 2. We're here at the Kalyani and getting ready for the second half. It's Inter Kashi versus Gokulam Kerala FC. 3 goals in the first half. Inter Kashi were leading Stanovic, but then Gokulam Kerala FC came back and they came back in style. The equalizer from Alex Sanchez, and then he set it up for Abhijit and got the lead for his team. So it's 2-1 in favor of Gokulam Kerala FC. They've created more chances, taken more shots, looking more lethal. It's just that Gokulam Kerala FC need to be more clinical in front of the target. And Inter Kashi creating minimal chances but still scoring and showing potential. Gokulam Kerala FC faced a blow in the first half. Amino Buba limped off the field of play and then was stretchered off as he struggled with a knee injury. A forced substitution. Akhil came in his place. And that's the only substitution in the game so far. Ready for the second half. Waiting Pranjal Banerjee's whistle. And we're all set. At Kalyani, it's Inter Kashi versus Gokulam Kerala FC. The second half kicks off. As Gokulam Kerala FC are leading right now. 2-1. Wearing yellow jerseys. And in orange, it's Inter Kashi. Gokulam Kerala FC, they hold on to the same momentum and a little more clinical in front of the target. They will be getting more goals because they are looking lethal, but it's just that they're missing out on the target. Especially the captain has got a lot of chances, is looking brilliant. It's just that he's missing out on the target. But a great assist from him is the reason that they're leading right now, and a good strike for him. He got the equalizer. And Avilash is also looking in good shape, great form with that save, with that Dos Santos shot. This is Kaushik Varun welcoming you back in the commentary box. With me, it's Liam.
Thank you, Varun. And you can see that Gokulam Kerala have already started off like they finished that first half, like they played the majority of that first half. Lots of possession, lots of chances. Of course, going down in the game, firstly with their star defender getting substituted and then conceding, but they have bounced back really well. From Inter Kashi's point of view, I think they have to create a few more chances. Whenever they do go forward, they look good, but it has not been as frequent as their opponents today, and have been losing possession a little too easily, as we've just seen. Vikas tries to win it back. Stanovic was going to play to Abhijit, but referee Pranjal gets in the way. We'll have a drop ball as he apologizes. And Nicola's not going to waste any time. Plays it back to Rishad, who's done really well just behind Nicola. Avilash. Hakku goes for that ball, brilliantly played, but a loose touch means that Inter Kashi can take it forward. Edmund now to Vikash. No real options and gives it straight back to Stanovic. Sanchez does brilliantly there and no foul. He will take some catching. He plays it and goes straight into Pereira, who should go straight into the book with that sort of a challenge.
Well, Pereira knew that was the only way to stop that move, and he sees that yellow card. Did it for the team maybe. He had no options. No ways to stop Nofal, and Nofal has been brilliant with those runs. Made a lot of space for himself with that slight touch. Then Sanson Pereira conceding the yellow. A chance from a set piece for Gokulam Kerala. Stanovic, colour of the target and out of the field of play. Will you expect better from Nikola Stanovic?
Usually he does put the ball into good areas. I think just scuffed that one. But he has been ever so good coming back into the I-League. Had a good Super Cup campaign, although both these sides didn't do too well. Arindam now inviting a bit of pressure, but plays it out and gives the ball back, and this could be a chance. The pass had to be slightly better there. and it should have been better from the likes of Pitu Vieira. Gokulam Kerala still have it, but that pass needed to be pinpoint.
That's right, and that's good pressure and good pressing from Gokulam Kerala FC. Into Kashi, well, this is not the first time that the defense line is struggling to find options to play those passes, or maybe just turn around towards the opponent's goal. Arindam and his defense line have been struggling with making moves and building up from the defense line. We have seen in the first half too, it was looking a little clumsy. Dos Santos is not happy and asking the referee, why can't I take the restart a little early? The whole technical area comes out.
I have to agree, Inter Kashi, whenever they have the possession in these sort of areas, aren't being able to play the short passes. Once again, a long pass, but the long passes are working. Yes, that is offside this time. But this is a certain game where that possession-based football is not working for them. And they've got to just play it long and then try and involve the likes of Edmund and Dos Santos, who are a lot quicker as compared to the opponents. Barco as well. Pitu Vieira looks to add a bit of flair to that move. Lost out there by Fran. Richard to Stanovic. This time again a poor pass from him.
Domingo Cabrera having a discussion with his staff. And I agree with you on that point that in Takashi, mostly depending on those long balls, kind of depending on luck. Because it's not every time that you'll find a teammate when you clear away. Send in a long delivery up front. And Gokulam Kerala FC on the other hand are playing passes. And I think the main role has been played by Nikola Stojanovic in that midfield area. He's dominating, he's taking those turns, switching the attacks from the right to the left and helping the wingers make those runs. And that's why Gokulam Kerala FC have been more lethal. It's just that they're not clinical in front of the target.
And it's really interesting to see Nikola Stojanovic. We'll come back to that again. It's been lost, no foul. Plays it backwards. Here is Stojanovic. Into Abhijit. Lovely ball by him. And this should be number 3. How has Alex Sanchez missed that one? Usually he is clinical in front of goal. And he also knows that that is unlike him.
Absolutely. Lucky escape for Inter Kashi. A 1-1 situation. Arindam was committed. He fell down. And Alex Sanchez. Well, if they don't get those 3 points, he'll be repenting for this miss.
Once again, it was because the ball was given away by Inter Kashi. Here's Sanchez again. Great challenge. And Fran can take it forward. Very good pressing here from Gokulam Kerala, not allowing Inter Kashi to move forward whatsoever. Here's no foul. Uncharted territory for him in that central position. Pitu Vieira continues his run. Abhijit plays it to him. Stojanovic again opens some space for himself, shoots, and it's blocked very well by an Inter Kashi defender. Relentless stuff from the Malabarians.
That's true. Stat says it all. 12 shots from Gokulam Kerala FC. No foul inside the area. No foul on target. Straight to Arindam. A superb run like a flash. The good skills are there. But just that, not a goal.
Oh yes, he almost did everything right. Not being able to shoot that with the venom he was looking for. Here's Edmund coming for it. Another very good pass. There to snuff out the danger from Hakku. Nidhin flicked on. Sanchez tries to get there early. Oh, that is very poor defending. And now it's a 2-on-2 situation. Pitu Vieira with the left foot. Did that get a touch? He just missed that corner which he was looking for. And Inter Kashi are very lucky that Pitu Vieira did not hit the target from that one.
His second shot in the game. Pitu Vieira from the edge of the area, missing the target. And this has been the problem for Gokulam Kerala FC. They've got 2 goals, could have got more, but they're missing the target. And Inter Kashi have been more clinical. Minimal chances, a goal, and then busy defending. Pitu Vieira to the left. Abhijit sends it back. Rishad to Noval. Sends it to his zone. Nidhin with the cross. The header not on target. And a corner for Gokulam Kerala FC.
And they just can't seem to get away here into Kashi. Looks like the final touch did come off a Gokulam Kerala player. And just about 9 minutes have been played, and it looks like there will be a few changes for Inter Kashi. Haubam Tomba Singh looks like he will be coming on. Vikash is off. He's had a very bright game. Surprisingly, he is off. It looks like Jordan Lamela will be coming on for Fran Gomez, and I think that is a good change. Fran has been good, but you do need someone like Jordan Lamela and his experience. He has been good in the first half of the season, and I think he can help Inter Kashi move forward, which is something they have been struggling with. That is a touch on Barco. No foul, says the ref. Pereira plays it backwards. It's cleared away. And they just cannot play themselves out here into Kashi. Gokulam Kerala have got to try and make the most of it. They had a lot of possession in the first half, couldn't get that goal. Now they will be looking to double their lead.
That's right. And interesting substitutions basically into Kashi. Carlos Santamarina is trying to gain more domination in that midfield area. Tomba Lamela try to stop those attacks from Stanovic and bring some more creativity for ball distribution and passes and chances being created. But right now it's Gokulam Kerala FC. Abhijit back to Rishad. Vieira straight to Arindam.
Not wasting any time, Arindam playing it long this time round. Here's Lamela, his first touch. Turns ever so well and is stopped by Stojanovic, who has a similar sort of turn, so he knew it was coming. That'll be a good battle between those two. And I think the ref was just counting Stojanovic's fouls. 2 is
Two.
the number so far.
Takes a lot of workload in the midfield area. Like a silent worker. Nikola Stojanovic. And Domingo Cabrera. He's utilizing his weapons. So far only one substitution from Gokulam Kerala FC, and that to a forced one. But we might be expecting the same 60 plus minutes. Instructions coming out from Sumit Pasi. On the turn, a setup, a header. Not on target.
A very good delivery. That is what Jordan Lamela is all about. Good leap there from Mario Barco, who has got 3 goals and an assist this season and links up really well with Jordan Lamela. Avilash now launches it. That just goes out of play before Abhijit can get there. So with Pasi, as you said, passing on a few instructions, is very experienced. And so far, Carlos Santamarina is still thinking as to how he can get back into this one.
Well, the team has to create more chances up front, and that has been the problem for Inter Kashi so far. They're trying their best, not creating many chances. create one. No foul, says the referee. Stanovic winning possession, sending it to the right. No foul. Still no foul. No foul versus Sandeep. This time Sandeep has done a good job stopping no foul from penetrating. Rishad, good move. Rishad to the right. No foul. Collects it inside the area and loses it to Anil. Good job from Sandeep and Anil this time for Kashi. And Kashi coming in attack and Stanovic. Another foul from him. The third one.
He's building up those fouls. And Pranjal Banerjee is definitely counting them. Mario Barco again just coming backwards and trying to progress the play. But as you said, very good defending. And as the game goes on, as a defender, you have to adapt to the way the attacker is playing against you. And the fact that no foul is tapping and running means that they have adjusted. And I think Sandeep did really well to hold on to no foul there. Abhijit does really well himself, gets it back from Pito Vieira, but that pass is in the best of ones. 53% of ball possession now for Gokulam Kerala. Shahif holds on to it. And they have rotated the ball so well today. That is what has set them apart from their opponents, Gokulam Kerala.
That's right. They're looking much better. In fact, for the second goal also, like you mentioned, a team goal. Playing all those passes, creating a good chance and then scoring. Apart from that, could have been more. It's just that they've missed out on the target many a times. But yes, Gokulam Kerala FC played a better game so far today.
And before the break against Srinidhi Deccan, it was a 4-1 win. They scored some great team goals there as well. And unfortunately for them, after that sort of a win against one of the top teams, they had to take the break. And now, from their point of view, they will be hoping to continue that good form. Stojanovic comes back and does well to help out Haku. Headed away. That's a good touch there. And definitely a foul from Abhijit. And he gets himself into the book as well. Haubam was the one who he was holding on to.
11 fouls by Gokulam Kerala FC. This time a clear one from Abhijit. And he knew he was going to see that card. 2 more quarters left in the game. And Kashi trying their best to come back. And those fresh pair of legs have shown their impact. But this time could have been better. Akhil has seen 1 yellow card. Abhijit the second one for Gokulam Kerala FC. The other side for Kashi has been Sanson Pereira.
Good 1-2 there. Haubam looks for the ball towards Mario Barco. Could not find him and can't find his footing at the moment. A few of the players struggling with that. Very good turf here at Kalyani Stadium. But still just not being able to get that grip that they will be preferring. And speaking of a grip, Gokulam Kerala definitely have a grip on this game. It's just about getting that third goal, you feel, because Kashi are so dangerous whenever they move forward. Sanchez kicks the ball away, and that could be a card sometimes. Luckily, he doesn't get one. Time for a change, though. Kashi decide to bring on Jackie Chan Singh, and Edmund will make way for him.
Another experienced campaigner joining the playing 11 for Kashi. Carlos Santamarina making a lot of tactical changes, switching to plan B. And it's just that He's trying to get more aggressive to find the equalizer, but this time it's Gokulam Kerala FC with the attack. Again, it's no foul from the right. His captain is waiting for the delivery inside the area, but in the overlap, it's Nidhin. Sends it. Good collection. Shot not taken. He's asking for a penalty. Alex Sanchez. I think he'll be lucky if he doesn't concede a yellow for play acting.
Yeah, when he brought it down, I thought he was going to let loose here, but it was a bit of a loose touch. And then I think he got caught by someone before that. I don't think it was a foul from Pereira. He knew that as well. Slightly frustrating now for Sanchez after he missed that one-on-one. But he's got to keep pushing. 13 goals, 3 assists in the campaign. And here he is looking for that reverse ball to Abhijit. Good work there from Julien. Reading it this time, that's how they conceded that second one. Very good touch there for Mario Barco. And now Lamela turns really well and almost plays it through for Barco. And before that, the foul was committed. If he played him through there, would have been a one-on-one situation for the number 9.
That's right. Could have done better out there. 4 fouls by Nikola Stanovic. Trying his best to stop the attacks. A header deflection will be a corner. And Inter Kashi from these kind of set pieces has to avail those chances, have to capitalize if they have to come back in the game. Fourth corner for Inter Kashi as Lamela gets ready for a perfect delivery. Lamela sets it up, a header and off the target. A good try. It's always tough to keep it on target from there.
Yeah, first post run. A good one there from Barco, but that is the importance of Sanchez just going for it. Putting off Barco for a second. If he had a free header, it would have been easier to steer towards the post. And with that, a couple of changes for Gokulam Kerala as well. I think Nofal is off. Komran Tursunov is on. And he will be joined by Mateja Babovic, another Serbian, who comes on in place of Alex Sanchez. So a goal and an assist, but no more than that for the skipper. Another great show from him.
Domingo Cabrera also doing interesting substitution. Snowfall was playing pretty well, was aggressive. But I think the coach wants to give some rest to Nofal. The captain got his name on the score sheet, but was missing the target a lot of times. Claim for a foul. Dos Santos, but it's Gokulam Kerala FC coming in attack. Pitu Vieira has enjoyed himself. And the Gokulam Kerala FC players are asking the opponents to clear the ball because Pitu Vieira seems like he's in dire need of some medical attention.
Yeah, it looks like he's pulled up with a bit of cramp. And from Domingo Cabrera's point of view, he would have been hoping this happened. Well, of course, you don't want it to happen, but hoping this happened maybe
Before
15 seconds earlier. Yeah. And now I won't be able to stay on, or of course Sanchez can't come on again. This might be an issue here for Gokulam Kerala.
He's thinking the same what you mentioned a couple of minutes back. Planning would have been different. Pitu Vieira gets up and the physio is asking whether you need a substitution or will you be fine to continue. He's got a striker, he's got a midfielder. It's a fresh pair of legs for Gokulam Kerala FC. And Inter Kashi having a fresh new set of midfielders. but still that creativity is lacking if you compare to Gokulam Kerala FC.
Definitely, I think that struck the hand. Firstly of Nicola. And injuries not really working the way of Gokulam Kerala today. Of course, losing Babu Aminu. Ball has been played through. Dos Santos is offside, and he knows it as well.
Well, he's asking for a quick restart. Having a discussion with Lamela, but then it's Haku who's down. Currently, he's wearing the captain's armband. Alex Sanchez has gone out. Now the substitution. Pito Vieira got injured. It's going out. And he's being replaced by Saurav. A bit of confusion. I think the coach wants a double substitution.
Yeah, I think it's the windows that they are asking about. In fact, I'm not too sure if they've been allowed to make it. Maybe the windows have been exhausted. You can make 5 substitutions in the space of 3 windows, half time not being one of those. And I think the calculation says that they've already done those, so we'll have to wait and watch and see if that is allowed. But Comron now, and if you have substitutes coming on, then who better than someone like Comron Tursinov? That's a push there from Babovic, his first involvement.
Well, they still have one window left because the first one was Amino Buba. The second one was the double substitution.
Yeah.
So right now they're doing that third and the final window for substitutions. Saurav comes in, and I think they wanted to confirm with the other substitution in this window. So it's Abhijit going out. So both the goal scorers making way for fresh pair of legs.
I think that was the discussion, that this will be your last window of substitutions, and Domingo Cabrera has been forced into most of those. 19 minutes to play and you don't have any subs left. That is quite rare, especially when you've got 5 to play with. So half the playing 11 has been switched already. Now into Kashi can try and make the most of that. I think Mario Barco was offside before he touched it.
And jersey number 10 has been by jersey number 11.
Mario Barco along with Dos Santos. These are the players you need to involve more in action to get better results. But the passing game has not been great for Kashi today. Akhil not taking chances. Almost gifted possession. Stanovic with a missed pass. And Kashi have to do a lot better to come back in the game. And these are the things you don't expect when you're a goal down.
Yeah, as I said, the passes haven't been the best today in Kashi. And you just get the feeling that it might be down to that initial starting 11. They chose to keep Jordan Lamela on the bench. Started the youngster Fran Gomez instead. And quite frankly lost that midfield battle initially. Lamela's come on, hasn't been too involved. Here's Comron, who's always involved, plays it wide for Babovic, who tries to cut inside. And a few touches too many, sets it up for Nikola Stojanovic, who scores an absolute beauty from outside the box. The Serbian says that he's back in the I-League. And he gets goal number 3 for Gokulam Kerala to put them 2 ahead of Kashi.
A stunner from Stanovic. And all the foreigners getting involved in this play for the goal. Komran with the run, and then Babovic setting it up for Stanovic. A touch, he set it up for himself. And what a brilliant finish from Nikola Stojanovic. At the perfect area, and that only opening. Arindam with outstretched arms, diving but still not reaching the ball. And I think it's done today for Gokulam Kerala FC. They'll be having double celebrations tonight. They won the IWL the afternoon against Turish FC, and now it's 3-1 in the last quarter. The way Kashi is playing, I don't think they'll make a comeback.
Absolutely big win in the afternoon in the IWL. We know how tight it has been for the Gokulam Kerala women's team. And now for the men's side, this win, if they do get it, is very important. Can move them into 4th and within touching distance of the top 3 teams. Mohammedan Sporting, Real Kashmir, who lost out today, the Deccan, who they beat recently. So Gokulam Kerala might just have a late push towards the second half of the season. Here's Babovic again, very composed there to set up Stojanovic, who finished it off so well. They keep going now down the left-hand side, looking for number 4. Babovic turns, plays it, a chance for a shot again. It's a very good shot, this time with a bit more venom from Saurav, trying to do exactly what Stojanovic did.
All the fresh pair of legs getting into action. Saurav generated power. The accuracy was missing, but a good try. And then Kashi are struggling right now. And there has been cases, there has been instances where the players have looked like clueless regarding that passing game. Now the long ball and finding no one. Seems like they have the planning, I'm sure, but it's missing right now.
They looked like a more confident side before the break. And I think they just need to find a bit of that flow once again. Kashi, not the best of Super Cups, of course, facing a lot of the ISL teams. They drew 1 and lost 2. Same for Gokulam Kerala. This is a great run now from Nidhin. He's all alone. Goes for the shot, and it's just over the top. That would have been a goal to remember from Nidhin.
A brilliant run, beating Julien, beating Sanson. And then it was Anil waiting for him. He took the shot. But he had options on his left. Could have waited a bit. But a good try after a good run from Nidhin. Another substitution. Sanson Pereira gets substituted. And in his place, it's Muhammad Adsal.
I'm quite surprised that Muhammad Asif has not come on yet. He scored 3 goals for Kashi in this season. Second highest scorer for them, along with Mario Barco. And of course, Lamela has got 4 goals. A bit of an issue here. Will be a yellow card for Komran. He doesn't back down from anything, does he, Komran?
Spurt of energy out there. 2 fouls already. And I don't think the coach will be happy, because plan B is getting booked just like that in the last quarter. Trying to take that turn. Clear case of just pulling from Atsal. Quick restart. Saurav from the right. Looking for options. Plays it to Nidhin. Quick passing. No foul, says the referee. Kashi coming for the counter. 2, 3 passes. Still struggling. Soft touch. Tomba sends it to the right for Jackie. Jackie sets it up. The header comes in for clearance. Second ball collected by Atsil. No, he doesn't. And he's asking for a foul, but it's Gokulam Kerala FC now. Saurav again. Stojanovic.
Ball.
A through for Bambovic. Great thinking. Had it been a little softer, Bambovic could have gained control.
Both the Serbians trying to combine once again. Stojanovic trying to repay the favor after he was set up by Babovic. And this Gokulam Kerala side just gets stronger and stronger. Now they're finally hitting some form. Very impressive 4-1 win versus Srinidhi Deccan. This one has been quite impressive again so far. 10 minutes to play. Inter Kashi have to pull off something magical. That's a very good piece of defending there from Rishad, who very quietly has done his job in the midfield just behind Stojanovic.
That's right. That's the reason Gokulam Kerala FC. Right now they're looking for the fourth one. Saurav inside the area. Saurav with another shot on target, but this time Arindam to the rescue. A good save, but Saurav was brilliant.
He cuts inside. I think there was a bit of a deflection. Arindam does well to stop it, and Inter Kashi are moving forward again. Here's Mario Barco. Crosses it, but into no man's land, and that has been the sort of game that Inter Kashi have played today. Mario Barco fighting a lost cause. Has been good in spurts. Nobody there to attack that ball that he played.
That's right, Mario Barco, and in some instances Dos Santos too have been trying their best, but that individual brilliance is not also getting them results. Tomba, lucky that his team gets back possession. Dos Santos looking for the return pass, but his pass was not that great. Sandeep. Chased by Babovic. And then Takashi gained back possession. Atsal to Lamela and straight to Avilash. Mario Barco was waiting for an opportunity.
Absolutely. Lamela looked for him, just hit one of the Gokulam players and went straight towards Avilash Paul. Mario Barco found himself in the back of the net, but could not find the ball before that. Not too many shots from Inter Kashi. Julian gets brought down by Stojanovic. How many more fouls until he gets a yellow? That is probably what Julian is asking.
That's right, but I think it's clever play from Stojanovic. These are kind of careless and not that impactful fouls, but Stojanovic is doing all that to kill some time and also stopping that attack that has been built up in the opponent's half. Important weapon for Domingo Cabrera. Nikola Stojanovic.
Absolutely, and the point I was trying to make earlier on is early on in the season they had someone like Edu Bedia pulling the strings, very crafty with the ball at his feet, picking those passes and just creating space for everyone else around him. Stojanovic is slightly different, but as effective, and especially defensively very effective, and he is someone that can definitely help them in the second half of the season. Here's Dos Santos, tries to make it past a couple of players, then takes a shot, and I think just forced it a bit too much.
Dos Santos trying his best, but individual brilliance not getting the results that Carlos Santa Marina wants. And yes, I agree with you on that point. That midfield area, if you have a player like Nikola Stojanovic, the defense is also kind of relieved that most of the attacks from the opponent will be absorbed by that midfielder. And also the people up front The teammates will have a great time enjoying the passes that comes in from a brilliant midfielder. It's Kashi coming from the right. Jackie versus Sahif. Still Jackie. Floater. Mario Paco. Try to put it down for his teammate, but Gokulam Kerala FC gained back possession.
Kashi have got to score now. And if they are to try and rescue something, just 6 minutes to play. Julien, nice outstep pass, but too much for Lamela. Trying to find each other, the Spaniards. And here's Comron with a bit of a burst of pace. Sumit Pasi will match him for pace. And Comron plays it forward. Good defensive duty there from Anil Chavan. Kashi haven't been at their best today. And they've had glimpses of individual brilliance, but you have to say that we have seen them play a lot better in the previous games. Here comes Mario Barco again, cuts inside, shoots, and just as we say that, it's not game over yet. Mario Barco gets his 4th of the season, and they haven't given up. Kashi are still in this one.
Well, that clearly proves that if you try, you will get results. And Mario Barco was trying his best. That shot from a tough angle had a bit of deflection, but still a brilliant effort, getting good results. Akhil out there. That deflection costs his team a goal. Avilash got nothing to do. But it's 3-2. The game is not on. There's not much time left. But Kashi are looking, I'll not say better, but a little better. With those substitutions, I think.
Oh, definitely. And whenever you've got Mario Barco on the field, he will get you something. You saw that he was quite frustrated when a few of those chances didn't swing his way. Decided to take matters into his own hands, and own feet rather. And this is where those goals that have been missed by Gokulam Kerala earlier on will come into play. Babovic now getting involved, and it looks like someone on the bench is going to get a yellow card. It will be Santa Marina, and he needs some calming down there.
The coach was getting aggressive, came out of the technical area, entered the field of play. That's the reason referee Pranjal Banerjee showed him the yellow. Kind of frustrated. Jackie trying his best. But a good clearance, a quick throw in, a quick restart. Jackie doesn't get it this time. Shahif on the turn, clears it away.
Jackie had a chance to play it towards Mario Barco, who peeled off really well, made a good run. Another ball in. Barco was trying for it. Oh, lovely turn there from Babovic, but he will run out of space. And even though Kashi are running out of time, they're putting a bit of pressure now on Gokulam Kerala. A late push here for an equalizer. Pasi puts it in. It's flicked on. Dos Santos has it for number 3. He could have squared it. There was a pass open, and now he realizes that. But great defensive work from Nidhin.
That's true. Dos Santos had the chance to make it 3-3. Out of the blue, Kashi would have come back in the game, but a good job done by Nidhin out there. But yes, they've still got a chance from the corner. 4th corner for Kashi. Lamela delivers a header. Avilash takes no chance, saves it. Deflection, Babovic clears it away. A header again from the second ball is Kashi. Lamela sets it up. The clearance has not come. Mario Barco, and then Julian with the shot, and all those shots have been blocked. Gokulam Kerala FC are on the edge right now.
That is very, very hectic. Now Comron plays it to Saurav. He's got a bit of space. Back to Comron. Needs to turn here. Just about keeps possession, and now it is time for Gokulam Kerala, I think, to just calm things down. That's why Nidhin holds on to possession. Gives it to the midfielder, in chief. Stanovic gets a bit of a push. It hits him last. Will be a throw in. And that was great pressure from Kashi before this. Dos Santos loses it to Saurav, who does really well.
Yes, Saurav has been impressive. Couple of shots. Kept one on target. He's creating a bit of pressure on the Kashi defense line. And then Dos Santos. Well, he was the reason, that perfect setup of Dos Santos was the reason that Kashi scored the first one. And he could have been the reason for making it 3-3. Missed it out. Maybe didn't miss it, but a good block from Nitin. That's the reason Gokulam Kerala FC are still leading right now.
And you can see Amino Boba just coming out of the tunnel and watching the game. Good to see him at least moving around. Someone has stayed down now, another injury, or maybe just winding the clock down. Looks like it is Shahif. Mario Barco just wondering how much of this time will be added on, and that is the question. 7 minutes. Are you surprised with that one?
A bit surprised, but I think after 7 minutes also the game will continue because of this time being wasted. Shahif is lying in front of his own team's technical area. Dos Santos is trying to get Shahif up quickly. And staff out there of Gokulam Kerala FC are not happy with Dos Santos' behavior. The fourth official gets involved. Shahif wants to throw in. Will not be able to take it because he got medical attention. The coach trying to handle that pressure, trying his best maybe to waste some time. He's asking Rishad to come.
Because Shahif can't take it. Oh, it just gets better and better. Very entertaining game of football, and these small little battles also help the cause. Now it will be 7 minutes from here, and the fact that these two teams have played out a draw initially, they've got two Spanish coaches. This is also quite a tight game. It looks like this is a new rivalry that is being formed, and it's a good rivalry. Here come Kashi once again. They haven't given up yet. A chance for a shot straight towards Avilash Paul, and then a very acrobatic clearance from Hakku. What a chance, and Saurav keeps pushing. He has a chance to play it towards Komron. Komron is there. Plays it to him. This is for the game. Komron goes for the chip and has missed it, and he cannot believe it. He had Arindam on all fours. That was the game for Gokulam Kerala.
So many chances for Gokulam Kerala FC. Chances for both the teams actually in the added time. Komron should have scored. A while back, Alex Sanchez should have scored. All the situations were 1-1, but still Gokulam Kerala FC missing it out. And again it's Kashi trying to make it 3-3. Jackie with that pass. Avilash this time to the rescue. Mario Barco, Dos Santos, they all were waiting. And Kashi are looking good.
Absolutely. What a finish to the game. Jackie Chand looked for the pass towards Mario Barco. I think he was a little too far towards the center of the post. Great work from Avilash Paul. And we said that Saurav has been incredible. He plays another ball towards Komron. Stanovic will want to cut onto his left foot. He does. Can't shoot there. Now he can shoot. Stanovic finishes it off with an absolute screamer. The Serbian gets the brace, and that should be all 3 points for Gokulam Kerala. They have scored 4 once again.
What an outstanding strike. Brilliant one from Nikola Stojanovic. From one side of the post to the other side. And for once, it seemed like he was going out of control. But then he took that shot kind of on the turn and into a corner where I think even Orindam couldn't believe that he'll go for it. What a shot. And they double up the lead again. 3 points confirmed, it seems like, for Gokulam Kerala FC.
Definitely, and I think now they can breathe a sigh of relief. And it's a thumbs up from Domingo Ramos Cabrera. And as he gives a thumbs up, he gets a red card. So all the joy of what will be a win gets extinguished by a red card. And maybe Santa Marina has also got something. Not too sure.
Action on the pitch. Action off the pitch. More cards coming out. Yellow this time. Pranjal Banerjee is having a busy time off the field of play too. Cards and cards galore, especially off the pitch. Now both the coaches will have a go for it. I think those gestures were the reason he had to see the red. And on the other side, who got that red for Inter Kashi?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. We've had 6 goals today. Something tells me we've had more cards. He's probably asking for some company because someone else has also been shown a card there from the Inter Kashi dugout. But anyway, we will continue. 5 minutes of the 7 have been played, and a few more will definitely be added to it. But now it looks like it's going to be very tough for Inter Kashi to get back into it. Lamela takes a shot from distance, and that goes sailing over the top.
So it's Carlos Santamarina staying to give instructions. He's not seen the red. Maybe someone else from his team. Komron to Nidhin. Back to the defense line. Sorov with a good touch for Babovic. Babovic with the shot. Goes off the target.
Well, I don't know about you, Varun, but I'm waiting for Inter Kashi versus Gokulam Kerala next season already. The way these two games have panned out, 6 goals in this one, 4 in the other. This is definitely a game that everybody will be marking their calendars for next season. Unfortunately, they can't play each other again.
That's right. Goal fest. Along with that, a card fest too, Liam.
Oh, that's what every neutral fan wants, and this could be another goal here. Stanovic is on a hat-trick. What a turn! And what a challenge there from Anil to deny Nikola Stanovic one of the best hat-tricks you would have seen in the I-League. What a turn this was.
Well, that turn was like half of the job, or maybe more than that done. And after that, Nikola Stanovic couldn't keep it on target, or maybe a bit of heavy touch from Anil. But a superb turn. Nikola Stojanovic is having a great day at the office, and a corner for Gokulam Kerala FC. Komron and Stojanovic discussing, and the discussion will be some time wasting maybe. A curler straight to Arindam, and it seems like Gokulam Kerala FC are less in numbers up front. They're busy defending right now. 7 minutes up, but more time will be added. Flag goes up for offside. Mario Bacca has to be careful. He'll see the card. Throwing the ball.
Yeah, definitely a very busy day for Pranjal Banerjee. But I feel that most of the decisions have been quite good from the refs. Mario Barco, of course, frustrated. It has been a frustrating show for Inter Kashi. But at the end of the day, Gokulam Kerala have done the job. A few more minutes to play. Now it all depends on how much of added time is added to the added time. Now it's calmed down a bit. Nice nutmeg there from Nidhin. Oops. This pulls back Asif. Or rather Ajsal. 21 fouls from Gokulam Kerala. 7 from Inter Kashi. Here's Barco again. Has Dos Santos, plays it towards him. Dos Santos cuts inside. Should have shot first hand. First time round. Very good defensive work though.
Atsal gains it back. Dos Santos trying to take that turn. Wins a foul. Oh, he's agitated. He's angry. Dos Santos, look at that expression.
It's a rough challenge there from Rishad. In fact, he got annoyed with Nidhin because of his reaction. And Dos Santos has been very bright in this game and the previous one as well. And now inching towards the 100th minute of this I-League encounter. What a match it has been. One final attempt for Inter Kashi to try and make it 4-3.
Will be a consolation of sorts for them. But a goal fest will continue. Dos Santos is capable of scoring from here. Gettable distance. Dos Santos on target, and Avilash takes no chances. Powerful punch for clearance. Stanovic clears it. Goes to Lamela. He sets it up. A curler. Avilash comes out. A header for setup. A header on target. No, it's off the target. A chance for Sumit to get his name on the score sheet to make it 4-3, and he misses it out.
What a chance. It fell straight to Sumit Pasi. Had to just pass it into the back of the net. Wasn't able to. Avilash is on the floor. We've hit 100 minutes and the game still isn't over yet. He's hurt himself there. Avilash has had a superb game. Made many saves. And now must be just realizing that he has to just take this goal kick to finish it off.
Avilash is talking about getting punched. But the fact is that couldn't collect or get a touch on the ball, and it was a good setup for Sumit Pasi. Should have done better out there.
Yes, it's been one of those games for Inter Kashi. They've tried and tried hard, but eventually Gokulam Kerala have been the ones to create a few more chances and take those chances as well. They will keep going here. Saurav, what an impact he has had since coming on. Rishad. And that is finally that. Pranjal Banerjee blows for full time in what has been another I-League game for the ages. It's Inter Kashi 2, Gokulam Kerala 4. And once again, these two sides have brought us an absolute thriller, Varun.
Absolutely, Liam. The floodgates open with Inter Kashi scoring. Then Gokulam Kerala FC coming back. And they had a wonderful day out here at Kalyani. And not just that, the IWL win in the afternoon for the women's team. Then the I-League win right now. So double celebrations Friday night for Gokulam Kerala FC. And Inter Kashi, they had a good start, but then struggled with passes and creativity. And that needs to be worked on. And I'm sure Carlos Santa Marina has taken a note. A lot of cars being shown on the pitch and off the pitch too. But end of the day, all smiles for Gokulam Kerala FC. Getting back to winning ways, and a very important win as they were struggling midway in the table in the standings. So they're climbing to the top half. And Inter Kashi have to work harder to get back to the winning ways. These are the stats after the full time. Possession almost equal. But then looking at the shots, 23 shots from Gokulam Kerala FC, keeping just 8 on target. And this is where they have to work on there.
No, definitely. They could have scored a lot more. They had a few clear-cut chances, especially Alex Sanchez and Comron. 11 shots from Inter Kashi, 6 of them on target, scoring a couple. But this is the football we want to watch. Attacking football, fast football, and entertaining football. Here are the 11 shots from Inter Kashi. Dos Santos with 5, Lamela and Mario Barco with 2 each, Fran and Vikash with 1 each. Avilash making a few saves out of those as well. 23 shots from Gokulam Kerala. Look at the amount of shots. 20 from inside the box, in fact. Alex Sanchez with 6, Nicola with 5. What a game he had. Abhijit and Pitu Vieira with 3 each. Saurav with 2 and Babovic with 1.
23 shots, but then they were a little less clinical, and that's the reason just 4 goals for them. Just 4. 7 fouls by Inter Kashi. Anil, Fran Gomez, Julen, Atsel, Barco, Pereira had to see that yellow card for committing the foul. 22 for Gokulam Kerala.
And 6 of them from Nicola. That is what he is there for, scoring goals, making fouls, winning challenges, doing everything, and 2 apiece for the rest of the Gokulam players. And so many shots, so many fouls, the complete package from Gokulam Kerala, and that's how it stands now. They go to 20 points, just 3 away from Srinidhi Deccan and Real Kashmir. In 4th position they are. Inter Kashi now down to 7th on 18 points. They are only a win away as well from Gokulam Kerala. So it's very tight there, as you can see, from that 3rd to that 7th or 8th position. And the best thing is that we're only just getting started in the second half of the I-League season.
That's right, can be a good turnaround, that in favour of Gokulam Kerala FC. The decider it was, goes to the top half of the table, and Gokulam Kerala FC were a goal down because of this instance. Vikash getting the first strike, Dos Santos with the perfect setup against the run of play, and Inter Kashi making it 1-0, and then the floodgates opened. So after that, Gokulam Kerala FC came back in style in the first half itself. A lot of chances for the team, but then from this deflection, the captain Alex Sanchez finding the back of the net. A perfect setup from Nufal, perfect finish, making it 1-1. And they got the lead after that, making it 2-1 because of this team effort. A cutback, and Abhijit finding his name on the score sheet because of this perfect finish. And that's how the first half ended, Liam.
Absolutely, and then Dos Santos forced a great save from Avilash. And eventually the scorelines in both the halves were the same. It was 2-1 in either half. Stojanovic with an absolute beauty set up by Babovic. No chance for Arindam on that occasion, making it 3-1. After that, Mario Barco took matters into his own hands. A fantastic goal from the number 9, getting his 4th of the season. Then Nikola Stojanovic beat 1, 2, 3, 4 and maybe even 5 of the Inter Kashi players. He kept going, and there is absolutely no stopping him today as he found the back of the net. He scored 2, Gokulam Kerala scored 4, and they got the 3 points that take them into that all-important 4th place on the I-League table. And that is all from Kalyani Stadium. Inter Kashi were good, but Gokulam Kerala were even better. It finishes off Inter Kashi 2, Gokulam Kerala 4. Thank you for watching as RJ, Varun and myself, Liam Bain, sign off.